Part of the refinery issues is what's been driving prices up, especially in the Midwest and on the West Coast. And others would argue that this administration could do a whole lot more to that would open the door for more oil production here in the United States. That's a conversation for another member of the Biden administration, and we'll have it with them. I know you're focused on jobs.
Real quickly, if the last administration made investments in refineries, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Secretary Walsh, thanks for your time this morning. We are just over a month away from the midterm.
This past weekend, Labor Secretary Marty Walsh said something incredible when he was trying to defend the Biden administration against the charge that their energy prices have created high gas prices. What he said it was Donald Trump's fault because Donald Trump didn't invest in refineries during the COVID crisis. Well, I'm somewhat stunned because I didn't know it was the federal government's job to invest taxpayer money into different industries and to try to pick winners and losers that way. And I'm doubly stunned that Marty Walsh and the Biden administration would consider that perhaps the government should be investing in oil and natural gas refining, since their whole policy the last 2 years has been to do everything it can to destroy the oil and natural gas industries. Just don't take it from me. Take it from the Chevron CEO, who, when he's coming back from Davos, from the World Economic Forum, was asked about refineries and whether Chevron would build any new refineries. And he said no, he didn't think that there'd be any new refineries built in the United States. Remember, our last major refinery was built in 1976 and went online in 1977. Since then, 17 small refineries have been built, and those 17 small refineries are just barely producing more gasoline and other energy products than the one refinery that was built in 76 and went online in 77. We have a solution. Build more refineries. We can build refineries that are much more energy efficient and much less environmentally damaging. We can do that, but we can't do it unless we have a political will to do so, unless we get the environmental regs in such a place where it makes sense to invest in oil refinery business. And that, my friends, is how the left uses a political agenda to make it so it's not cost effective to build a simple thing that's needed for the continuance of our economy, oil refineries. Because after all, high gas prices are not a flaw of the Biden energy policy. They're the feature of the Biden energy policy, where the idea is to make inexpensive energy expensive so that expensive energy will appear cheap. And that, my friends, is how the upside-down world of Biden leads Marty Walsh to say it's Donald Trump's fault. He should have invested in refineries. Amazing.